In this video, we're going to take a look at various powered drills. Now, you will need to use drills as part of the Nat 5 course. You might well be using the pillar drill in the workshop, but we're going to look at these hand ones as well. Now, this is a cordless drill. We can see that we've got a chuck at the front which holds the drill bit in place, and we tighten that by hand. Now, for the torque selector, we're going to need to look at this in a little more detail because it's a little tricky to work out. Now, first here we're going to work with a low torque setting. Now this means it's going to apply a certain amount of rotational force, and once it hits that, it's going to just stop. As you can see there, it's not going to drill any further once it feels that resistance. When we turn the torque setting right the way up to the drill setting, it's essentially not going to do that. It's going to keep going no matter what, as long as the button's pressed. Whether that ruins the screw or ruins the drill hole, but that's what the highest torque setting does. That's the one you want to use for drilling, but obviously you need to use that carefully. We have a few more controls here as well. We have the directional one. This determines whether you're toggling backwards or forwards, or clockwise or anti-clockwise. And we've got the trigger. As you can see here, this battery is not charged, so this is not ready to use. The batteries are usually easy enough to take out. They'll have a little button or a clip that'll let you remove them. Now, if the battery is dead, it should be left on the charger. They should be getting left ready for use. Once you have a fully charged battery, usually they're fitted in the bottom of a drill. Most brands are the same. And then we're ready to use this. Now, you do also get smaller versions of this cordless drill. Typically they've got a bit less power, but the size can be an advantage because they're a bit more easy to handle. The larger corded drills though, they've usually got the biggest motors and will often have the most power, but the cord can limit you a little bit in the sense that you're then tethered to a power source, and it's more difficult to work outside. Now, some drills do have a chuck key like this one. Again, some of the battery operated ones will be the same. But whichever drill you're using, you should make sure you're using it safely. And that means checking that it's ready to use beforehand, and again, checking that it's being left safe for the next person after you've used it as well.